watching Curse, Season 1, Episode 5, The Joining. Now, before we get into that, let's just do a quick recap of last episode. But this time, I wrote down some notes, so it won't be all over the place, hopefully. So, last episode, Morgana, who is Arthur's sister, we opened up with her hitting herself in the head with a rock, and I was like, girl, what are you going through? Morgana tells Cardin, or Caden, who is the Red Palpatine, he's the leader, he's the head honcho, that the witch attacked her and is heading to Hawksbridge. So Cardin, or Craden, names, he told everybody to spread the word that there is war, to go out and search for her again. But as he was saying that, the head nun, she came out with her hair all cut up and she was all bloodied, and it looks like they were going to execute her for treason, is kind of what the word I'm going to throw out there. Because one of the other nuns, I call Longneck, she ended up ratting on her, pretty much, and just destroyed everything. And we also know that Longneck, who real name is Iris, she wants to be a Red Palpatine. But I don't think she realized that the Red Palpatines are literally all men. I haven't seen a female, so I think she's reaching high for the sky, but she needs to keep on reaching. So Nemu was found by a man named Dizar, who was like a guy who's like either making leather or using that as his like ploy to bring all these people to the refuge called Nemos. Why can't we get some like normal names? Like these names are gonna keep making me stutter, and I don't know what we're gonna do. So Nemu ended up going with him so they can go to this refuge place, but she wanted to go she wanted to go to another place. She wanted to go to Grey Mare. She didn't want to go to the refuge place yet. She needed to go search for Arthur and the sword. That's what her main priorities were, Arthur and the sword. So she finally got them to pretty much go with it. They said, okay, we're not gonna go all in there because the Red Palpatines are there, but we'll drop you off on the outside of the gates, which they ended up doing. And they gave her directions to meet up with them so they could bring her to the refuge. We also saw Merlin when he went underground. He met Lord, give me a second guys, I got this, Lord Rugen. So him and Lord Rugen had this back and forth about, that Merlin backstabbed them and this, that, and the third. But then Merlin brought a gift for him, Rugen. And played like, he was his friend. He ended up stealing his keys and stealing Feyfire because, he wants the Feyfire to destroy the sword. The dead guy realized that Merlin did this and was like, somebody go get him. So all of these like dead zombie things, they went to go get Merlin, but I don't know how Merlin escaped. A horse appeared out of nowhere, Merlin escaped, and Merlin's off on an adventure. So there was that. Pym came back and did absolutely nothing. Like most of the characters on the show, Pym did come back and did nothing. She ended up meeting a raider, and it seemed like she went on a voyage with the raider. I'm not sure if all these plots are gonna entwine back to each other, but right now we're just like all over the place. Nemu ended up finding Arthur, and she also in the process found Dizar and his wife and some other people. They were dead. They were killed by either the Morning Monk or Red Palpatines. And then Nemu had a pretty good battle scene with the sword. Let me tell you something. That battle scene actually kind of like woke me up. I thought it was a really good battle scene. I was like, finally, you have like a good scene, because she was irritating for the past like other 3 episodes. So I'm happy that she finally got a really good scene, because we were all like rooting for her, kind of. So Iris, at the end of this whole thing, Iris ended up burning down the Abbey, which is where that church was. Oh, and Arthur's sister escaped before she burned down the Abbey. So Arthur's sister escaped to go wherever, and Iris Longneck burned the whole place down. And we see her walking away with her red Palpatine cloth, and you know, there was that. I think that was like the gist of my little recap. I think this recap was really good, guys. From now on, I'm gonna be writing notes and keep looking down because I think that I wouldn't be all over the place. So that was my recap from the last episode. So let's just jump into this episode and see what it has got to give. Up-a-doop. Who are these people? I have nothing to give because I do not know who you are. Oh!
Your ships and your kingdom now belong to Cumber, Ice King.
The Ice King. Another dance down. More to come. Oh girl, she's sleeping again.
You're up. See? What'd I tell you? We need hunters. Go make yourself useful, brother.
It's true, Merlin's a druid, and ancient, if you believe the legends. He's no friend to the Fae, though.
I like
His
her
loyalty to the
braids.
kings of men. You sure he's the one?
But you wouldn't have been in that situation were it not for him.
Yeah, but he didn't know that the sword was... Look, why am I defending him? You're his sister. Exactly. I know him best. Every king from the Northlands to the southern deserts will want this sword so they may proclaim themselves the king of all kings.
She don't know how to bargain. She don't know how to do much.
Wherever you are now, you're under arrest.
On what charge?
Treason.
Really? That's how you're gonna surround him. Just keep going around in circles.
Father,
Your Holiness.
What?
rise, Father Cardin, and shall we draw you a bath? I doubt if I've used all the hot water.
Ew.
Failures from me.
Uh-oh.
You're turning her into a symbol. You've already named her the Wolf Blood Witch. Perhaps you should pen a ballad to her great deeds. Displease me again, and my Trinity will assume command of your Red Paladin army.
I want to join you. I want to be a Red Paladin. What do I need to do? Tell me.
Bring us here to the Wolf Blood Witch.
Drown her!
No, please, no.
Aren't the Fae healers?
No, I was the healer in my village. And several surrounding villages, actually.
Oh, God, girl.
Otherwise, you'll heal my wounded.
Yes, ma'am.
That's Captain, you Fae bitch!
Sorry.
Oh,
She could be just...
there's a lot of I don't like.
Just give her the letter.
So far. I'm so over them copying Game of Thrones. Now they got ravens. What is this? Oh.
I just want to know if you can send this message to Merlin.
What do you want with him?
The message is private, but it is of vital importance to the survival of the Fae.
I don't know where he is.
Well, that was easy.
Well, that certainly won't do. A Merlin rotting is a Merlin plotting.
What has Merlin,
Merlin
to do
Rotting.
with Cumber and our
We are not as stupid as you think.
I never suggested that.
We remember all your lessons,
Look at
Merlin.
that Burger
For
King
instance,
crown on that king.
we need not fear omens.
Every reason to be disappointed in me, Uther. But if you want the Sword of Power, killing me is madness.
You have until the morning to deliver the sword.
How? He's shamed up.
And then we give the mob your head.
Come with us. We'll take you somewhere safe.
May I ask you, do you know who's in this painting?
The Green Knight is our leader, our protector.
It's a letter from the Wolf Blood Witch, offering to bring the Sword of Power. The Sword of the First Kings. To Merlin the Magician,
Tell her I'm indisposed.
Or deads, or Merlins, or Paladins.
Where did she get that lipstick from?
Be us.
I like that very much.
Would you?
I gotta go.
What if it's you?
What if it's me?
What if you're my honor? What if it's your justice I'm meant to serve?
I can't do this today.
Squirrel?
Squirrel!
It's me!
You safe. Because look, the Wolf-Blood Witch is here.
What?
She kills all the Red Paladins.
What's happened?
There was word. Evil Abbey is burned to the ground.
Breathe. Between. The hidden take you to Merlin. Not safe, he says, on the road. This is the way, the old Druid way.
But you're playing a dangerous game, young lady.
You think this is a game?
You're the daughter of Lenore.
I am.
She gave you the sword.
Yes. Asking myself, why you? Why did she ask me to bring the sword to you?
And what's your answer?
Sure.
Because you're my father.
What? How did you get that? Oh my god. So the last episode of this show was doing real good. It left me at a high point. I was like, wow, the turnaround of this is real. It's amazing. And then this episode came through and was like, psych. I don't understand anything. How did she think this is now getting ridiculous? You got the birds, like Game of Thrones. You got the Ice King, Game of Thrones. You have Merlin's the father, Maury Povich, and Star Wars. I'm like almost all the way done. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, if it wasn't for my love and passion of doing reaction videos, I would have took this laptop and thrown it out the window, and I'm on the 4th story. I don't understand anything. I don't understand the story arc with him. I don't know where it's going. Squirrel came back. He was with the Green Elk, or the Green Saber, the Green something. Somebody, the Green Warrior, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Green. I'm just so lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Child, I don't know if I could do this much longer. This episode actually rubbed me worse than episode 3. I don't know where we're going with episode 6. I'm dreading to find out. But now we know that Merlin is going to be Nemu's father. So there is that. Okay, guys. You comment down below and let me know, have you seen this season and does it get better? Because I'm going into season 6 and I'm just gonna pray for the best outcome. So comment down below and check out more videos. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time on Today's Saturday.